All right, y'all. Let's take a minute to talk about Sleeper. Now, Sleeper is a fantasy sports app that was founded with the intentions of connecting people through sports. You do fantasy football, right, Wax?
Yes and no. I'm a sore loser, but
How about fantasy basketball?
yeah, I do that. I
How
do that.
about fantasy LCS, League of Legends?
Oh, I'm down with that. That sounds easy to be able to gamble.
Okay, well, you could be connected here, and all you got to do is sign on up, right? So you're given total control over the league and the draft experience. Sleeper is free and has no ads, and
Oh.
it has a clean, modern user interface, so brand new.
Hmm.
Plus, integrated chats allow you to interact with your league mates and more. Now, all you got to do, what did I say you had to do? Download Sleeper.
Sleepers.
Come on, Wax.
It's easy.
So all you got to do is download.
Sleeper. Nice and
Okay,
easy.
see, you're paying attention for
All
the
right.
best fantasy sports experience available. See for yourself while millions have made Sleeper the fastest growing fantasy platform. I feel like I want to make a team and go against you.
I'm down. Let's do it. Especially
Okay,
we
so
can make
I'm gonna
some
go
money.
over to Sleeper and sign up. So make sure you do the same thing. If
All right.
you're new to fantasy sports, you could try out Sleeper's new matchmaking. And it's not like for love, it's just for fantasy
Oh,
sports.
thank God. I'm about to say, huh?
Don't get carried
Nonsense.
away. All right, y'all. That's right. So you can find your matchmaking feature to find a league and get started right away.
And Denise podcast.
All right, now let's get into our show, Bully and the Beast podcast.
Yo.
Once again, I hate Wax.
Of course.
Wasting my time this week. People were yelling at me last week in my messages talking about I missed the episode of Bully and the Beast.
They yelled at you? How they yelling?
Yeah, they was yelling like in caps.
So they put the upside down eye on there.
What do you mean upside down eye?
The line and then the bottom part mean yell.
An exclamation point?
Yeah, it's yelling, right?
I'm just tired of this. Anyway, how's your week been?
It's been actually really, really good, man. It's like, me paying my tithes and offerings all these years, God has definitely been blessing me. And I got, like, people been hitting me up trying to, they love the Who's Wax brand, how it's moving and it's going. And I just got a couple other things going on, you know what I mean? Like, my phone is dead right now.
Right.
I'm with the Rush Charger. Look at that. It came on as soon as I turned it on. I just now put this on. It's called the Rush Charger. And Wax is.
He's been so busy doing that he couldn't show up for the episode on Thursday.
It's not only that.
not Thursday, but when we decided to film.
Yes, no, it's not only that. I got so many other things going on. Like we got Comedy Central right now with Charlotte. We got our shows. I'm being busy like you now, L'Oreal.
So if you want to yell at somebody, yell at Wax.
I will take it.
Upside down eye.
Give me upside down eye so I can know I'm being yelled at.
Exactly. Don't say nothing to me because I'm just over here minding my business. And we're going to get into some advice. Some people, we got a lot of people that need some advice today. So we got to jump into it. Let's get into an email. So if you need some advice, all you got to do is hit us up.
The voicemail will be 347.
Oh, the voicemail first?
Yes.
Who said Wax can say the voicemail first?
I was kind of doing sign language with T. Diddy mouth. So
hey, yo.
No, does Carla know? It's sign language.
Oh.
That means we don't touch each other. It's sign language.
Okay.
Yes. So that number is 347-679-6118. Holla at us.
She ain't even ready. Shit crazy.
T. Dizzle.
She want mouth
Lorel,
shit.
Wax.
Yo.
Hey, Lorel, Wax, T. Diddy, Smith, Toy God, everybody in there.
Toy God.
Josh, I need some relationship advice. So basically, broke up with my girl, and I was moving away. She came back into my life. She said she loved me. She could see her spend the rest of her life with me. Mm-hmm. I'm like, okay, you did me wrong, major wrong the first time, but I'm going to take you back. I love you. Man, let's get this shit another shot. Mm-hmm. We had this fight. But then she's like, okay, I need to speak to my therapist about how I feel. She don't feel comfortable talking to me or whatever. And she's going to call me whenever. She's going to call me after therapy. I'm a little upset. She's like, damn, you got to talk to your therapist about my feelings. You could just come and talk to me. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You want me to be open and shit and express myself. And the first time I do, I tell you I'm feeling neglected in the relationship. You know, you shut down and you gotta go talk to therapist. But anyway, that's fine. All right, she hit me up. She got out there a day later. After she got to therapy, she said, "Okay, we can talk. Talk before a big blow up. Now we're not talking at all." It's like, damn, bro. Like I let you back into my life, and first major fight dealing with my feelings. You saying, you know what I'm saying? You shut down and shit. You know what I'm saying? I was there for you during your panic attack. My first, you know what I'm saying? Just big step in my life. My first blow up. My first. And I shouldn't have yelled at. I apologize for that and all that. But I didn't come down to it. I didn't say no stupid shit. I didn't say like, bitch, you dumb. I didn't belittle you. Like I didn't do anything like that.
Yes.
But she called me like abusive and all this shit, and that really got to me because character's big for me, as it should be for any man. So I need to know if keep pursuing, try to be like, hey, this is just a fight, or walk away from that shit. Please let me know. Thanks again. I'm sorry this was long, and love the show, and hopefully I'll hear from you guys. Bye.
I know I tuned out after like 15 seconds, and then I had to remember that I was supposed to be listening. So then I tuned back in.
Well, his problem is you don't understand what it is about guys. Women don't care about your feelings. They don't give a fuck about that. Nigga, do your job and shut the fuck up.
That's not true. It's the abusive for me. Like, you don't just accuse somebody of being abusive. Like, what was he doing that was abusive?
I mean, he could have been just running his mouth, talking back to her,
That's
expressing
not
his feelings. That's abuse to a woman.
Like, verbally abusing somebody is like, you stupid bitch, da 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 da. That's verbal abuse. So if you're verbally abusive, you try to act all nice here, but usually he's not gonna come on here swinging, punching, and saying, "I called her a bitch," and this, that, and the third.
like on Boys in the Hood.
Yeah, and then
like Trey.
And it bothered you. So ultimately, like, are you abusive? Like, did you do something?
That's probably why she had to go to the therapist because
she's scared of you. She's scared to talk to you.
Maybe
so that's actually a you problem.
She probably not scared. They probably just can't communicate very well, and they always, like he said, as soon as she came back after the therapist, they got to blow up.
Yeah, because it's probably always a blow up with him.
Exactly.
And then he punches her in the eye.
No.
And then that's what abuse is. So I'm just trying to figure out, like, I'm just saying, like, he's not just a perfect angel in this situation. He says she did him wrong. What does he mean? She cheated?
She probably cheated. Yeah, I think he said something about her cheating. And then he wanted to bring her back. And then he's
holding grudge. He's holding grudge against her because she cheated, and he's being nasty towards her. She don't want to talk to him. He's going to
bring her back, though, L'Oreal. He's going to bring her back. So that means after she cheated on her. No, after she cheated on him, he said he would try to make a change and try to come back. And she's talking about, before we come back, I'm going to go to the therapist. Basically to see, you know what? Let me get somebody else to talk to this about this and see if my feelings really valid. If my feelings valid, I can't fuck with this nigga. Or
she just needed backup because she was scared he was going to punch her.
Yeah, because I got to call some certain people on certain things like, yo, what does this mean? You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm taking it the wrong way because the relationship is like really two sides to the story for real. And the streets is just like one side. Fuck you. I ain't fuck with you. You did this. But when you become in a relationship, it's really two sides to the story. It's like, how is it right and wrong and they both okay? It's like in a relationship, it's supposed to be, it's either right or wrong. And that's not what it is inside a relationship. It's either right and wrong, both got to come together.
No, in the streets, it do be two different sides of stories too. It's always two sides of story.
But in the street, you get to throw it away after you cook it. You know what I'm saying? Right here, you got to cook the good and the bad together and put it together and eat the cake down there together, how nasty it is. And that's not cool.
This is terrible advice. I don't know, like, this is not helping this man at all.
I'm telling him to get the fuck out of there because before you sit there and cut your charge, because when women use keywords, abuse, I'm scared, I'm uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying?
Those are all negative words about you, sir. And you need to take the hint.
Take that hint because you know what? If she even say that to anybody else, because you heard it, you know what I'm saying? She said it to the cops or her brother, her uncle, or something like that.
The next thing she gonna be doing is telling it to the judge. Exactly. So you might as well just go ahead, just nip this in the bud. y'all is too toxic. If a therapist can't even help y'all, what the fuck do you want us to do? Like,
it's either therapist, bullying the beast, or the courtroom.
Good.
What you want?
A black eye.
You came to us and we tell you, bro, get out of there, get out the way. But give her a parting gift. That's one thing I always like to do. I like to give parting gifts, just so nobody could be like.
He called it a panic attack, though. You peep that?
Yeah, she did, and I know people like that. And you remember what I said before? I hate when people always talk about, I got anxiety, I can't talk right now. Right now is not the good time. I'm like, hold on, you gonna start some shit. And as soon as I start, getting a little bit of leeway on my side, now it's you can't breathe. You got a panic attack. Man,
but he said they both had a panic attack. He's like, when I had my panic attack, and then I'm like, oh, this is too toxic of a
Men
relationship.
could have panic attacks.
Yeah, all I heard was panic attacks, abusive, can't talk to you. I just heard all negative things. So I would just hang it up. Make sure it doesn't escalate to get any worse than this. And y'all, if you want to be in this person's life in some form of fashion, be friends.
Yeah,
and if something comes back and y'all grow together and whatever, move from there. But obviously there's a lot of underlying issues and he wasn't comfortable with the therapist. So therefore I can't, you're not just going to be able to fix this yourself if it's not, you obviously aren't.
Yeah, his one underlying issue is this nigga want to talk. You want to express yourself. You want to get, nigga, let her express herself. You nod your head, yes, yeah, have sex, and you get the fuck out the way. Shut up. Listen, all that talking you doing is going to end up she's marking everything down. She's making mental notes. She got a diary.
I don't think you should hide your feelings. The best place to talk is to go somewhere and talk.
Yeah,
like I wouldn't do it in the bar.
House. Yeah. Go to your boys and talk to them. Go to the bar and talk to the other guy who got problems with his wife.
No, what I'm saying, to talk to each other, and that's fine. You could talk to other people too, but you should talk to the person that you have the issue with, and you should be able to talk without there being a blow up or nothing crazy. And what I would do is never talk in the home. I don't think that's a good place to talk. I would go to dinner, go to the bar, go to whatever, and sit and talk to each other there. Because I do feel like no, not like that. Because I do feel like when you're home, you could just walk away from things. Like sit somewhere where y'all are forced to be face to face, to force certain situations, to face certain situations. Like that's what I think is best to do. If we have an issue, we should go to dinner, talk about it over dinner. So it's not heated. It don't get loud, because there's other people around. Be adults and talk.
But L'Oreal, the reason why I said what I said earlier is because men, we don't have say so. We only talking so the girl can get her point across, and then we got to shut up. We're going to lose.
Well, that must be in your situation.
No. All men
everybody's situation is not like that.
Most men that I talk to, our job is to lose the conversation. Our job is to lose the argument. And if we do win the argument, we're not going to be able to eat, sleep, or shit very well because she's going to make your life a living hell. Lose so you can win, so you can be able to have food, so she can be nice to you and shit. You go ahead and lose to a woman, bro, you fucking stupid.
If you lose, it's because you're wrong. But it shouldn't even be like that in a relationship. Y'all are a team. It shouldn't be I lose, you lose. It should be, we're both on the same page. I understand where you're coming from. Now I understand where I'm coming from. And this is where we're going to meet in the middle. Or, if somebody is dead wrong, then, you express that to them and why you feel that way. Because obviously they don't feel that way if they're going against it. So I think, again, be adult, communicate, but obviously you don't know how to communicate because you keep talking about blow-ups and all things that equal to you not knowing how to talk to each other. Yeah. And she was on the right path, I feel. Doesn't have to be a therapist, it could be a mediator. Mm-hmm. Sometimes people do need somebody in the middle to make things don't get carried away, make sure things don't get carried away.
You're right, because a lot of times in relationships, it's not really the message, it's a messenger. And once she starts losing respect for you, maybe because of the last argument, maybe because of whatever, that's why she cheated on you, because of the respect that she lost.
Yeah, let's start there.
Yeah.
Let's start with the fact of what made her cheat. Mm-hmm. Because usually a guy will step out and, it's just because he want to fuck new pussy. But then it's 9 times out of 10, a woman step out, not 9 times out of 10, because some women just want new dick too. Yikes. But some women step out because there's a lack in the relationship and something that you're not doing.
Like what though? Men not supposed to cook. I mean, I guess when you're not protecting and providing and she don't feel safe with you and you're not paying the bills, listen, I don't mind the girl going to step out. But
it
make
could
sure
be
you
anything.
But make sure you stay with that guy that you stepped out with. Don't go ahead and just smash this guy because his when I went to his house, his electricity was on, and then you go back to the other house with this guy.
No. Well, if his electricity is off and the other one's is on, go ahead and fuck him, sis, because you're fucking the wrong nigga in the first place.
That's what I'm saying. Go over there, but stay over there. Don't come back.
Stay where you're going, yeah, because you don't go back home because it's hot.
You know what I'm saying? I'll love this guy, but I want to have sex with the other guy because the electricity is on. Fuck electricity. I can have candles. If you really love this guy.
What the fuck is electricity?
Electricity.
E.
How you say it?
Electricity.
Lectri.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, sir. Stop putting your hands on women.
No.
What?
I think abuse in this situation was more verbal. I could be wrong.
Stop verbally abusing women. Stop financially abusing women.
That's the thing, Lorel. I heard that. I learned that.
Oh, I know. I've been there.
I learned that.
Hence why I learned that don't ever depend on no nigga, which I already knew. But, you know, sometimes you get wrapped up in a relationship. People don't, just do this. You know, be with me. I'll take care of that. And
it all depends
next thing you know, they're paying for everything. You're not even doing what you're supposed to be doing. So you ain't got no money. Now you depending on the motherfucker like they wanted you to.
It all depends on, like I said, I tell my nieces and my sisters.
And then they cut you off.
It's all like, if you know you got a king and you doing everything that you can to make sure you don't mess this shit up, I think you could be a very submissive woman and just live your life. But if you got a guy who you feel like maybe gonna run away one day, he got certain traits that you can't do, don't submit to that man.
It's never good, even if the guy, because I mean, like in my situation, the guy would have continued to pay for everything if I would have continued to let him do whatever the fuck he wants. Like, who wants that? Like, nobody wants to be unhappy every day.
Being submissive to a guy who's going to be faithful. That's the one I want you to be submissive to. The guy that's going to be faithful, who holds you down, who holds your family down. Not just
but there's no telling when that guy is not that guy. So you don't want to ever put all your eggs in a basket. You should always have your own income. You should always do your own thing, because that guy can turn not that guy in 5, 10, 15 years, and now you're out on your ass.
Woman got to be smart. Hov said, put a little in the bag, you put a little in the purse. You see what I'm saying? So you got to put a little in the purse.
So that nigga repos that purse with the baggie in it.
No, man, listen, have a bank account so when he give you bread or whatever the case may be, you put that bread up, especially if he holding everything down.
And make sure his name is not on it.
Make sure his name is not on it. Because I want to protect our woman too, because there is guys out there, you don't do what I say, get the fuck out, and I'm not going to do that. I would never do that. And I'm saying, we having a baby, I was make sure everything is good at all times. But if we as Carla not fuck with each other no more, I'm not going to be like, give me that pack, do this and that. I'm like, no.
Some niggas do that. Some niggas out of nowhere will meet another bitch and just like, boom, leave. Cool. Like, I've seen some shit.
Please don't submit to them guys. Please don't.
But you don't know. You could be with somebody 10 years, live with them, everything, and they change and they a total different person that you don't know nothing about with other people. Like, people are trickeries. Anyway.
No, listen, if I can't find out Carla was cheating and dealing with a guy, yes, I'm out. I'm not giving you shit because that guy got to do everything for you now. But if we just have our differences and, we don't like each other because of whatever, our time went past, I'm going to still hold down my part. I'm going to still do whatever I can till she get on her feet and stuff like that. So certain guys you can submit with, but a lot of guys, like you said, L'Oreal, don't do that because they out there for self.
Yeah. All right. So let's get into an email.
Yes.
Now, if you want to email us, all you got to do is hit us up at
thebullyandthebeast@gmail.com. Holla at us.
All right. Hello, L'Oreal and Wax.
Yo.
Wax, you are marrying a wonderful woman, Carla.
Thank
but
you.
I'm sure you know that already. Do not let L'Oreal bully you. Why am I reading this bullshit?
That's what she does. She can't
Wait,
help
hold
it.
on. That's not yours, the update? Because that's not the right one.
Well, I like the way this is going. So,
No, I don't like the way that one is going.
It was, try to refresh it because that shouldn't have been there anymore.
All right, so let's get into an email. If you need to email us up for some advice, all you got to do is hit us up at
thebullyandthebeast@gmail.com. You.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
My man was married for 20. Wait. Yeah, I guess this is right. My man was married for 27 years.
Hot.
His ex was extremely controlling, insecure, and disrespectful.
Okay.
He is very patient, kind, and loving. Family and friends have told me countless stories about her, how she would talk shit about him and shit to him in front of people. You ain't shit, you think you the shit, are just some examples of how she used to talk to him. The marriage ended by her cheating on him and feeling like she wasn't in love with him anymore. So he was forced to leave. Damn.
Sound about right.
Cut a long story short, they have been divorced since 2015. We have been happily together since 2018, absolutely in love with each other, and are really healthy together. We do have a 15-year age difference. He is 54 and I'm 39. He has 2 grown adult kids, 32 and 28, and I have a 17 and a 15-year-old. He and his ex also took guardianship of her niece and nephew, 15 and 14 years old, who used to attend school with my youngest and have even been in the same class. In the beginning of our relationship, the 2 young kids would come over and hang out with my kids. Since she found out about us, she's been disrespectful and has talked shit about me to mutual friends and his family members. She has instructed her 2 minor kids to stay away from my 2 kids anytime they see my kids. When the little girl had her birthday, my daughter made cupcakes and a gift. My boyfriend took her to drop it off. She basically told my daughter her gifts were not welcome. She told my man we all need to stay away from her and her kids and stopped allowing him to see the kids on the weekends. She ended up needing a babysitter and asked him to watch them. He planned to bring the kids over to my house, and I put a stop to it. I called her to demand consistency. Those kids ain't coming over here. Staying one way and one way only. I have tried to meet with her and talk over coffee, but she declined and told me she didn't trust my intentions. Since then, she had texted him messages like, come back home, pictures of her throwing kisses and all that. He ended up having to block her. Now she just emails him, asking him to call her for stupid different shit. Can you call me to talk about our debt? I would like you to visit our son, who is 32, together so we can show him that we love him and can put our differences aside because he is struggling with our divorce and he's 32. Our daughter needs new tires. I see you have a new family. You can't be there for our kids, but I see you are now supporting your lady's kids. She usually reaches out to him around special occasions. He never responds. He doesn't entertain it. He doesn't feel the need to even put her in her place. My concern is that my boyfriend works with his daughter. So something makes me believe she is the messenger and keeping her parents updated on each other. She also has manipulated their grown adult kids to dislike me. So the relationship between his biological kids and I hasn't really progressed. They are good and respectful, but you can tell that they set a boundary. We also have a grandbaby who I absolutely love. I treat her like my grandbaby. She even slips up and calls me grandma, but always gets corrected like that is not grandma. It has caused me to pull back so I don't do much as I want to protect my feelings. The ex and I have recently seen each other at the grandbaby's event. She has tried to greet me and I have ignored her. I do not verbally respond. I just look straight in her eyes. I feel really disrespected over the course of time and don't really fuck with fake people, and I need consistent behavior. She has told their daughter that she is trying to be cool and that I have been bitter. I have not fronted her because I don't want my man to experience issues, which I feel she wants. She wants us to funk so she can be favored over the situation. The latest thing is, after 6 years of being divorced, she put the home that they bought together on the market on his birthday this year. Do you think these actions mean that she is still in love with him and wants him back? I try to think like a controlling woman, being able to control every single thing in a marriage and home of kids, to not be able to, what? I try to think like a controlling woman, being able to control every single thing in a marriage and home of kids, to not being able to control shit. Their kids are grown. He is in a new relationship and his life has moved on. In my mind, I don't understand why anyone would keep pestering someone who is in a relationship is ugly and shameful. What are your thoughts? Jesus, that was pretty long.
She's still in love. If you have to be there, you have to take all the baggage that comes with it. You know what I'm saying? The baby mom is a part of the baggage. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all don't like when I bring in cars, but if you bought this car, you deal with this car, and it always have, the back window don't always go down. You got to deal with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Or you shouldn't have bought it. You shouldn't have dealt with this guy if you know that you didn't want to have all the baggage that come with it. And this girl, you keep saying, oh, I want consistency. No, whenever she say that, you know what, the kid can come over, don't sit there and be like, I don't want the kid to come over. I want consistency. That's one of the stupidest things I hear.
I think so too. That, like, I didn't
dumb.
like, that was weird on her behalf. You acted childish.
Yeah, don't act childish with them. Let them.
Don't stoop to her level.
Ever. Just because somebody treats you a certain way, you don't sit there and come out of your character and be just like them. Because guess what? You're just like them. The second you do what somebody else do, you're just like them. You do exactly what they do. Oh, I'm not like that. I just did that because they did it. No, that's your character. That's what you do. And I always tell people, if I don't want to punch you in your face, there's so many people that I punch in the face, I wanted to punch in the face over something little. I'm like, boy, I want them to say something to me because I want to. But it's a lot of people that I ain't want to do nothing to. They did a lot of bad shit to me. Now, just because I didn't want to fuck them up, I let it go. You know what I'm saying? So if you didn't really want them kids over there anyway. Because if you did, regardless
that
of what,
wouldn't matter.
That wouldn't motherfucking matter. Oh, the kid's coming over. Okay, perfect. Let's do it because it's something that you want to do. So you actually tell them to yourself, I know you want consistency. Who don't? But Miss Lady, you gotta roll with the punches or get out the way. I know you love this man.
Yeah, and things don't work in your time. Like ultimately, like you said, you came into a situation. That situation already existed before you.
25 years.
So he dealt with it all that time, and you're embracing it. It's one thing to try to change the narrative, and this is what she's now trying to do. Now you look bitter and whack.
Exactly.
You should see what the fuck are you not speaking for? Like, ultimately, you can't be like, well, I tried to invite her to coffee and she said no, but then she speaks to you and you won't speak back. I wouldn't go to coffee with your motherfucking ass neither.
You too. You know what I'm saying? And talking about, the family tells us that, he's a nice guy and she's always cursing him out in front of people and stuff. She been lost respect for him. Of course she's gonna cheat on him. You see what I'm saying? And he should have took heed. Jim Man is almost like a sucker. You know
he's almost like he is like he blocked her and all that shit. I get it, like, but if you're still guardian to those nephew and niece, it's like you should still be around talking to her, unless you just walked out of their life too, because she left, which makes you look better.
When they got a certain age, you could
14. They're 14.
They could deal with the pop. They could deal with him and all the other type of shit. They don't have to like really communicate with each other. But when it got certain things, when it's important and certain things like that, like, listen, I got somewhere to go and I got something to do. You need to take the kids. That's still your responsibility, bro. But the fucking 32-year-old and that shit like that, beat it. Ain't nobody give a fuck.
Yeah, these is grown ass people too. Like, she definitely gotta, like, you gotta know that you're being wrong for not speaking back and like holding a grudge from what she did before. Even if, and I get what she's saying, like the bitch is still reaching out to him, low key trying to hit on him. That's fine. Your man needs to handle that. And it seems as though he will. But I think even with him, like, keep it cordial. If it's like a little bit of attention sparks her, then no communication. We will communicate through the daughter. Yes. And that's fine. But it shouldn't be, you're being nasty, because now you teaching these kids that. And just like how they did that to your child when she made the cupcakes and shit, low key, you acting the same way. Like you shunning them off. So I just think that's corny. And furthermore, like, you just gonna accept the grandbaby, but not the rest of the kid? Ain't that the kid's child?
Yeah, but the good thing is the baby is pure, is not tainted. The older ones is tainted.
Yes, yeah. It's a baby. But remember, these are the same people that's growing them up. And what you think they're gonna say? You don't speak to their grandmother, their real grandmother, because you ain't their real grandmother.
Kids can't come over. You know what I'm saying? So you know what? None of us going over. Oh, you love this grandbaby like it's yours? No, that's not your granddaughter. Don't say grandma. That's not your grandma.
And let's be real. The older gentleman is the most wrong in the situation, because it's like, you such a sucker that not only could you not speak up for yourself, but you can't even sit everybody down and be like, listen, we're a fucking family at the end of the day. I don't want you. This is my wife. Whatever you need help with, I'm going to do, because I said I was going to do this for them kids. But stop being disrespectful.
Yes.
We're going to all have to be on the same page. And that's it. Somebody got to be the adult in this situation because it sounds like a bunch of kids.
Yes, and it's all adults. It's 32. The other was in her 20s.
59, this, that, and the third.
Yeah, I'm saying, come on, Miss Lady, and you 39. Like, come on. Everybody need to sit there and sit down and really see what the biggest thing is. I don't think the biggest thing is the lady. I think it's all about the kids. You know what I'm saying? That lady.
Yeah, she making it about she making it about old girl. And who gives a fuck if she put the shit on the market on his birthday? Why you paying that much attention to her? Like, for real, let her sell that fucking house.
Yep.
Now ain't no memories in that
exactly.
bitch.
It's one less thing that they gotta do. She ain't sucking. You should be worried about her sucking the dick in her house. Them fucking all through everywhere.
You should have reposted it and sent the ad out. Yeah, let's get this house sold. You know what I'm saying? Why do you care about an old house? Like, that's just weird. Like, now it's starting to be like, yeah, you kind of being obsessed with the girl too. Like, something's not right. You know what I'm saying? Let her go. Who cares? Don't even pay attention to her. I would be like, how you doing? She speak, how you doing? Oh, hey. How you? Act like best friends. Just like she was. I'm fucking your man.
I'm fucking the man that I know you still in love with.
Ooh, your nails look nice. You know what I mean? Like,
yes. Girl, you losing weight.
Ooh. But I just got my nails done and then have my ring all on her face. Ooh. Like, don't, you know what I mean? Like, just be the bigger person. Like, because if not, you, like, the family, look, the family's still talking to her, right? His family's still talking to her, right? How they know you she talking shit about you? It's because they listening.
Mm-hmm. That's it.
Just like how they running back and saying, oh, she was like this with him. She felt comfortable enough to still talk to one of them that she talking about your ass.
Yes, for you to find out. So you know what you should do, like Lorel said. Ignore certain shit. Really act like you're interested in certain shit, and that's how you win this shit. That's it.
Yeah. Or you gonna start acting like her, your man gonna leave you because now you're gonna remind him of the other bitch.
And she's gonna make you bitter. Women know exactly what the fuck to do. She know how to make you argue in the house. She know exactly what to do to make y'all argue.
Because you know what's gonna make her feel crazy when he do got to bring the nieces and nephews and they leave having a good time. That's gonna make the other lady look crazy because if she said, "Oh, she's all this and that," and and they come over and every time she greets with love, but instead you greeting with hate. No, I don't want them over there. I wouldn't like you neither. Like none of them kids should like you right now.
Nope. Because you're talking about UK can't come over.
You did that to yourself.
Exactly.
It's not about what she said. And this is how you know you're vindictive as hell. This is how you really, really know. And I know you're a fan, so we ain't trying to bash you. But we got to keep it real with our motherfucking listeners. Mm-hmm. So when you was happy about her calling you grandma, you thought that was funny and cute. Like, give another name. Because you know that's what they call.
Nanny,
that's what you call Mima, Nana.
Come on.
G2. I don't give a fuck what it is. Like, you doing that because you know that's what she would be upset about. So find another name.
Ain't no tick to tack. Fuck all that tick for tack. Sit there and really dig into your character. Dig into your character, who you are. If you really that nice lady who sit there really want to be in a relationship with this man, you got to take his baggage. So play your part. Play the cards right. Don't let everybody know you got a motherfucking joker in there. Don't let everybody know that you got a motherfucking spade, the high spades. Shut the fuck up and play your cards right, and I bet you will keep your man. If not, she's going to make you renege. You know
that's what I'm saying? A fact.
She gonna be like, oh, she got the big joker. She got all this. She got my family. She got the grandkids and stuff over there. You know what? I need.
And don't no nigga want to keep hearing about his ex bitch. And then if he do, he might just wander right the fuck back over there.
The only thing you doing is making her always think about her, and then he gonna be like, oh, he's in the backyard. She was giving me head. You know what I'm saying? I remember that day. Maybe
because I know she the one that brought to his attention. Like, yo, she's selling, and it's your birthday, and you ever like somebody hyped that up. Somewhere along the line. And now he's like, damn, she still thinking about me. Like, he clearly was in love with her. She did all this shit to him and he still stayed.
And he allowed her to cheat on him. She ain't the first time she cheated on this nigga. That's the time she got caught.
All right, you know don't allow that. Don't slip up and be so much like her that he run away from your ass. Back to her.
Exactly. So you know what you do since you want to send pictures and kissy faces? Make it seem like you sit there and have a
I would answer.
Yes, make sure they.
I'm like, hey, girl, I would send a picture back.
There you go. That's what I'm saying. Y'all two kissing. You know what I'm saying?
But always be the bigger person. Don't do it as a fight, an argument. Do it as, oh, that's a cute picture. I got one too.
Exactly. Nah, but do it to where it's like the kids. It's a lot of kids. It's a lot of people. So every time they have something, do an invitation with y'all two kissy face on it and send it out to all the kids and stuff like that.
No, don't be that petty. Don't get the kids. Oh. I promise you, if I was him, I would have sent back a picture of me kissing my girl or some shit. Like, hey, yeah, we got one too. Like, but again, make it just act like you thought she was just sending you a picture as friends or some shit.
Yeah, look
to kind of play. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, play the game.
Play the game. Play the game.
Getting mad because somebody took a book. Nigga, you got all these good ass you got the good jokers and all this stuff in your hand, and you worrying about they got a one book off Hearts. Man,
she'll be like, shit. I miss you. I would take a picture with the grandbaby sitting on both our laps, like, yeah, we miss grandma too.
Hey, look at your
anyway.
Smile when she with me. Good job. All right, Miss.
All right, now, a big shout out to everybody that signed up over on Patreon.
Early.
You get to watch the full video over there, because I heard some people complaining like, y'all don't got the full video out. Yes, we do. It's on Patreon. So you could go over there and sign up. But like I said, shout out to everybody that's already signed up. Yep. And you know that you get special access to a lot of behind the scenes footage. You have extra voicemails you get to listen to, extra emails. We do all kind of stuff over there. Waxdoms. What else? What am I missing? Black Excellence.
We got the new wax gummies. We got the rush charges. I'm giving everybody discounts on all my product and stuff that I have.
All that over there.
Paintball company. I want y'all to come up there, sign up, and we're going to give y'all discounts and all that type of stuff too. And we also got extra things that Angela putting together. So
they don't know who that is. Twerk God. And somebody called him Toy God. So I actually like that as well. So if you want to get in on all the fun, all you got to do is go on over to Patreon and sign up for the Bully and the Beast podcast. So right now we're going to get into another voicemail. And if you want to hear it, go sign up on Patreon now.
Early.
Well, let's take a second to talk about HelloFresh.
Yo. Love it.
Sorry, my throat. Let's take a minute to talk about one of our favorite things in the world.
What's that?
HelloFresh. Now, fall is busy, but HelloFresh recipes save time that you otherwise spend on meal planning, shopping, and chopping so you can get back to what matters the most.
Yes.
You got a new baby. You got things to do. I work all the time. You work all the time. So we definitely need something that's fast, quick, easy, and delicious. HelloFresh's family-friendly menu is a big win for back-to-school season with easy, delicious back-to-school season with easy, delicious recipes for drama-free dinners. Now, HelloFresh offers 50 menu and market items to choose from each and every week, from vegetarian meals and calorie-smart choices to extra special gourmet options. There's something for everyone to enjoy with recipes designed and tested by professional chefs and nutritional experts to ensure deliciousness and simplicity. Now, this fall, count on seasonal recipes like pumpkin cinnamon rolls.
Ooh, I can't wait to try that. Good mind.
And Friendsgiving ready sides, as well as fresh, high quality ingredients that travel from the farm to your front door in less than a week, which I love because I went to the grocery store the other day by mistake. I was trying to pick up something last minute, and I bought I brought some vegetable stock. And it looked like it was already open. And I didn't realize till I got home. I was pissed. You don't have to worry about any of this with HelloFresh because everything, right, is going to be straight from the farm, straight fresh and easy, right to your door. Now, HelloFresh offers the flexibility you need. All you got to do is easily change your delivery days, food preferences, and plan a size or skip a week, whatever you need to. Yes, now, I know you tried a new recipe lately.
Yes, I'm going to do it today because it's Sunday and it's my time to cook this Sunday. So I'm going to, of course, I need the pictures. And that's what I love about them. They always have the pictures.
They do.
Yes, it's the sweet. No, it's not sweet. It's the creamy buttered chicken.
The lemon butter chicken.
The lemon butter chicken. I'm going to go ahead and put that. I got the lemons. I got all that stuff that they got, the ingredients. Only I got to do is read, which I'm going through therapy, so they told me to read more.
Yeah, you're not really good at reading. So I think just follow the pictures. You know what else is really dope? They have everything pre-measured out for you. So seasoning, you know how sometimes you could cook and you be like, this is a little too salty. Mm-hmm. You don't have to worry about that with HelloFresh. I specifically love the fact that they have Beyond Meat. That's one of the things that I like to eat. And also, I tried this salmon Dijon dish the other day. It was so
That's all
good.
vegan, right?
Well, salmon is not
No, I'm just
vegan,
talking
but
about the Beyond.
the Beyond, yeah, the
Yes.
Beyond is vegan. So, you know, they have all different kind of options. And I love that I'm able to switch it up whenever I'm feeling like I want a little bit of, you know, seafood in my life. So all you got to do is go on over to HelloFresh.com/14bully and use the code 14bully for up to 14 free meals, including free shipping.
Hot. All that.
That's HelloFresh. What?
Free.
You love free. You cheap.
Of course.
Okay. That's HelloFresh.com/14bully and code 14bully for up to 14 free meals. Yum, 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 including free shipping. I know I got to get me some of those cinnamon rolls. That's going to make me gain a pound or two, but I'm cool with that because it sounds delicious.
Planks. Hello.
All right, let's get back into the show.
The best thing for you.
What the fuck are you doing?
What? I was talking about the planks. Because all the food you're going to eat, you're going to need planks after that. So, you know.
Okay. Anyway, let's get into the show. Let's get back into the show. Now, Smith joined us. Smith is our guest for today, I guess. She came right on time for, you know, the round table. And we're going to have, like, I can't even talk today. I've been all jumbled. We're also going to get into who's on drugs. Yes. So, y'all know how it goes. First and foremost, we're going to talk about Sha'Carri Richardson. And, you know, she ran over the weekend.
Oh, yeah.
She's been trending. I'm not going to lie. My favorite meme is the one where Nene is running like this. And they said Sha'Carri trying to keep up with the, Sha'Carri trying to keep up with the Jamaicans.
I'm trying to see who's Sha'Carri. I mean, who's the other lady?
Sha'Carri is the track star.
Yeah, I know her, but who's the one she's trying to keep up with?
So the Jamaican women's team, they won gold in the Olympics.
Congratulations.
So 3 of them were running in this weekend's race and they blew her away. But, you know, she finished last place. A lot of people are kind of like laughing at her and stuff like that.
She gonna come back strong, watch. That's just motivation for her, you know what I'm saying?
She's 21 years old. You know, a lot of people are like, she has to humble herself, but why? It's like, you know, if you believe in yourself, it's cool. Like, you should be talking shit. You should think you the best, even when you finish last, because who the fuck else is going to big you up if yourself ain't going to do it? So
take that. Can I say something too, though?
Absolutely.
People don't understand, like with track, regardless of placement, it's all about the time. You're racing against the time. Not necessarily the placement of it. They still she got 11-1, Sha'Carri did. That's still fast as hell.
It is, but guess what? The other girls got 5 seconds before her. So
you're right, but regardless, all of them are winners. Like, there's all of them.
Yeah, and no. Yeah, no. To all my people who's really hard competitors like me, being last place is never acceptable ever at all. She's gonna come back stronger though. This right here is motivation to people like us.
Yeah, but you got to remember that these women never stopped training. I feel like after she couldn't do the Olympics, she probably got comfortable. You know what I mean? It was like, because when you're training for the Olympics, that's a whole different mindset. And then when you know you've been training for years, and not saying giving her excuse or nothing, but then it's snatched away from you, even if it's because of what you did. I get it, but she probably got a little lax. You know what I mean? She probably got a little comfortable.
Came in her eyes, like all these sponsors coming on her and stuff like that. When you doing stuff like this, you got to eat, sleep, and shit it. All them people coming at you to try to do weed lines and Nike coming at you and all these other type of things coming at you around that time is sitting you down. Now instead of training, I got to go to this meeting. I got to go over here to these sponsors. They want me to sign papers. They flying me
she was
here.
at the SBs hanging out with the baby.
You should have been over there like this, getting money. I'm gonna make sure that I'm a motherfucking monster. And every time I think that somebody's that I got to go against is doing something, I sit right down right there and do it. I do push-ups. I do sit-ups. I do everything because that's what we are. We competitors. And she's going to come back and blow everybody up.
I will say this only shows that weed gives you superpowers. So maybe they was right for sending her ass down because she had to stop smoking and now she's slow. Now look what y'all did there. Y'all done fucked her up.
She got to be focused, man. The Who's Wax get you focused, baby. Come get some of that Who's Wax. Who the fuck gave you that bullshit and made you lose?
Okay, hold on. So this was her response after she lost.
What'd she say?
It was a great return back to the sport. I wanted to be able to come in before, having a month off, dealing with all I was dealing with.
Told you.
I'm not upset at myself at all. This is one race. I'm not done. You know what I'm capable of. Count me out if you want to. Talk all the you want. it, because I'm here to stay. I'm not done. I'm the 6th fastest woman in this game ever. And can't nobody ever take that from me. Congratulations to the winners. Congratulations to the people that won, but they're not done seeing me yet. Today.
And that's how she should be. But the only problem is cursing on national TV, and you want sponsors and things of that nature to be an athlete. You're not supposed to do stuff like that. Because first of all, she cursed and it was live, and they obviously going to get fined. So that's going to be an issue for the network, because I'm pretty sure, even though it got so much attention, they're going to probably not interview her in that kind of capacity again, or be very cautious when it comes to dealing with her with certain things.
In her room, and
once you get fined, that fine is heavy.
Yeah, it is.
That's a heavy fine, and you can't just say shit on NBC.
Where's your beeper at? You should have had somebody like beep. I don't care.
Well, it was live, and it's a track thing, and athletes know not to curse. So it's just still, like me, right? Every morning,
it's still like a couple of seconds, like a No?
Every morning, I know not to curse, because then we'll get fined, and you know what I mean. You know what your job is, and that's the only thing and gripe that I have with her. You know. Still be professional, because at the end of the day, like, you represent us at the end of the day. So we backing you with the smoking weed, but now you're getting carried away. Like, you know what I mean? Be respectful in certain manners.
To the moment, she's being herself. I don't mind that. Like you said, it's going to be a heavy fine.
Cardi B be herself, and you know what I mean?
And I'll put more, instead of on her, I'll put it on the people who put the camera in her face right away. Wait till she
They
gets
do that every
room.
time to the athletes.
Well, you know, gotta know who you're dealing with. I'm sure this ain't the first time they did this with her. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you lost, you got a little bit. Your mind is like this. So think about not cursing. It's just like, yo, I'm just gonna tell how I am. I know they're gonna have
you want to be a professional or not? We already let the weed thing go, is what I'm saying. We did, but the league didn't. But what I'm saying is, you know what you're supposed to be doing. LeBron would never do that. I don't give a fuck what happened, where he was. And if you're trying to be great, but don't do this.
I think if LeBron lost
it was ignorant.
If LeBron lost that bad, he would definitely be at himself.
He definitely wouldn't say shit on NBC. I'm 100% sure.
Not. If he lost,
he never has.
If he last place, LeBron never lost that bad.
He's lost before.
Not that bad. Like,
I mean, he's lost. It doesn't matter. Losing is losing.
No.
Yes, it is.
Not like that.
There's only one winner.
No, I hear you what you're saying, but if I'm last place, that's kind of like, ouch, yo.
Or you could be the first loser. Like, what's the difference? Losing is losing.
I hear what you're saying, Lorel, but you beat somebody. You see what I'm saying? You don't want to be dead last.
You didn't beat nobody. You lost.
I hear you. You beat somebody. I'll give you beat somebody else's time. Like T. Diddy just now said. And that right there is not all about individual. It's about timing. And she had the worst time out of all these women that she knows she's better than. That got to cycle your mind out a little bit. And I think
then she backed out of the 200-meter run, which I thought was kind of cowardly. You should just finish doing what you're doing. You came to do it. You look defeated when you don't do it. But I guess she didn't want to be last again.
Yes, and athletes, again, when you don't want to break yourself down. I'd rather you not show up than have a bad performance. You see what I'm saying? And
well, right now, you showed up and you knew what you was performing.
She was, but
this is what you do, so you got to just keep going.
You got to.
If I have a bad show, that don't mean that I don't show up no more.
Respect, but this right here is a little different with athletes. It's like, it comes to you. Even when I play football, if I'm so confident and somebody hit me hard as hell, bow, and the whole crowd see it, I'm into myself the whole time. You see what I'm saying? I'm not going to perform the best. I'm not going to worry about me taking myself. The coach is going to take me up like, come here. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully her coach
maybe for a play, but if you the best, they putting you back in. I ain't never see LeBron get taken out because the nigga missed a free throw real bad and did an air ball and then never came back in for the rest of the game.
Believe me, there's athletes who's very good, who's controlling the team. People set them down because they just ain't have it that game. And I've seen it happen plenty of times, especially in football. Like, your coordination is off today. Like, what the fuck? You caught your wife cheating on you? That's the type of things we always say, like, yo, his girl must be cheating on him. Look at the way he's playing.
Yeah,
like,
people deal with problems every day, B. Yeah, so you just got to get through it.
And it always affects your play. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully whatever she's going through, it might be fame. It might be, all the limelight is on her.
Or so what if everybody was like, well, I didn't win, so let me just not run the next one? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's not, they all had off days because I didn't win. I said I was going to win.
No, character is huge. I hear what you're saying.
Yeah, that's it. So let's move on. Sis, you'll bounce back from it. Everything will be good.
Blessings.
Okay, now let's talk about Marlon Wayne. So he said, what's up, AJ?
AJ, what up, brother?
So he says that he does not want to marry because of his mother. Here is a clip of an interview that he did. Check it out.
Wagwan.
Something woman. She was in a lot of pain, and she was, fighting to stay alive or fighting to go. And I said, I'm 47 years old, and I've never been married.
Yeah.
Because I always wanted you to be my number one girl. And my mother turned over. She looked at me. She grabbed my hand. She pulled me close to her. I said, I know. I love you too. And I gave my mom passed.
Mm. Damn, man.
Ouch. My mom, my number one girl too, man. My mom, my number one girl too, and it's so hard. That's probably one of the reasons why I was never married. Also, because it's like I always looked at a superwoman. I seen somebody with 12 kids, never cheated on her man, always stayed faithful to us and her husband. And I have to deal with women who are just not on the same caliber. Not saying they wrong. I'm saying not saying they bad. It's just my standards were so high. It was so hard for me to look at all these amazing, beautiful women. It's like, I still don't amount to my mom because all the things that I know my mom did and who my mom is. So I kind of get them on that. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I think as a mother, though, you do want to see that when you leave, your son is left in some good hands. Like I would rather, get to be involved, not involved, but at least meet the woman who's going to raise my grandkids. Blessings. And stuff of that nature. I do think it's very sweet, but guys think so different than women. Mm-hmm. And I think it probably touched her heart. Don't get me wrong. Obviously it did. But I know she probably wants to just make sure that he has a good woman in his life, period. Now that she is no longer here, it probably would have been kind of comforting to her to just know. So I think either way, I think
it's the woman's fault too, because y'all should have, one of the women that wanted to be with Marlon, stick so much time around his mom. He didn't know who to marry. When you be like, hey, how you doing? Where your mom at? He'd be like, get my mom in. And you up in the kitchen talking to his mom and stuff. That's going to melt his heart. You see what I'm saying? That's how you get to man. You like go.
Some people don't let somebody get that close to them though. So you never know, because if that's how you feel, you know what I mean? You might be blocking other people and women off. I would marry Marlon. Marlon, come marry me. I love Marlon Wayne.
I would never do that. That's my guy, and I would never do that to Marlon.
That's your guy? Hook me up with Marlon. I think that's AJ. Don't you think I would make a good couple with Marlon Wayne?
That's my boy. Marlon.
And I let his mama know that I take good care of him. I'll tell her in my prayers. You know what I mean? Yes. And so Marlon, come holla at me.
He's a very funny guy. He's cool. He has money, very, very business-like because of the whole family. Like the whole family is dope. You know what I'm saying?
Damon Wayans is still one of my favorite comedians.
Oh man,
he's hilarious. Did you see that he said he would do a versus with Dave Chappelle?
Yeah, I seen that.
That'd be fire.
But the thing is, when I asked on another show, I said, "What would they do if it could only be mama jokes?" You know what I'm saying? Your mama this, your mama this. So what are they gonna do? They can't do a set.
What do you mean your mama jokes?
I'm just saying it can't be a set and then he do a set. Like.
Why not? It could be a roasting thing.
That's what I'm saying.
That's not your mama, stupid. That could just be about you.
I know, but I just say mama just because of the
like, what are you, fucking 87? Talk about your mama jokes. Those don't even exist no more. I remember I was arguing with somebody on Instagram and they're going to say, your mama.
Well, I'll fuck you up. Yeah, now I'm going to fuck you up.
Nah, that shit don't mean nothing no more. It's like, shut your bitch ass up. Don't nobody say no shit like that no more.
That shit be elementary, middle school type.
You get what I'm saying?
AJ, if somebody say your mama, what you going to say?
I don't do that 87? Talking.
Yeah, right. Now you ready to fight. Now you ready to fight.
I'm not going to fight, but I mean, it's not going to have an effect on me. I can roast better than that.
Yeah, exactly. Back in the day, that was fighting words.
That's what you do when you're losing. Like, your mom.
That's what you do when you losing.
There you go.
No, for real. Like, when's the last time you said that shit to somebody?
Middle school. Like.
Exactly.
Yo, I never said it because I never want nobody to say it to me. Yeah, I never said your mama this, your mama that, because If I say it, that means I'm ready to punch you in your face.
That was fighting words.
That's fighting words, but that's still fighting words right now to me.
No, it's not. That shit is like, shut your bitch ass up. What are you talking about? Your mama. My mother will beat your ass.
Your mama a bitch. What?
Nah, that's different.
That's the mama jokes.
It's just your mama. Like, cause you ain't even finishing
your mama's so fat, she can't fit in the car.
Remember that?
But it's different though. It's different because back in school, they used to actually see your mama.
They see your mom.
Ain't nobody know my mom. So man, just talking junk.
Your mom always come with the rollers and come and drop you off at school.
But y'all don't remember that show? Well, Velmarado, or however you say his name, Velmarado, and it was called Your Mama, and it was on MTV.
Yeah, your mama. You remember it? Yeah, that was my joint.
They used to go to different parts of LA or Miami or whatever, and they would battle. So it'd be like Oakland against, huh?
What would you think it is? Like if they was battling, like you said, it would have to be like a roast.
Like who would I pick?
No, I'm just saying, how would they set it up? It's like, okay, your roast is for 2 minutes or something? Like, how long is the show?
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's why they don't have it, because it doesn't really make sense. But I guess you can roast each other, and whoever joke is the funniest. I don't know.
I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that. Just because, like, Chappelle's crafty with it. Like, you know, I like the way he crafts his sets and stuff like that.
Yeah, he's not really a roaster, but I feel like he could.
Yeah,
I feel like he could.
He's not funny. He's not hilarious. Dave Chappelle is funny.
It would have to be a hood thing. So what I would think it would be dope, where it would be like different comedians. So say it would be Dave Chappelle, Darnell Rollins, and somebody else. And then on Damon's side, it could be Marlon, Damon, and Sean, or whatever the case. And they could go and switch out. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, and just snap on each other. Yeah, like snap on each other. And then
it gotta be funny, though. I mean, these guys are here.
I mean, it's going to be funny because they're going to write material for it. I mean, we done made a whole thing that's not even true. But they would write material.
Too sensitive.
You never watched the roast?
No, I did, but that's what I'm saying. Is like one person up there for how long?
I mean, that's the thing. We could just make rules, 2 minutes each person. So I think like that way it'll last longer because they'll each be able to go on each other. Like, and this nigga over here, you get what I'm trying to say, and just start cutting their ass. And then they could bring up anything. Like, you know, Damon could easily talk about Dave Chappelle running away from that money, but make some kind of joke about why. Like, it's so many reasons.
He wanted to go to space with the guys. With the
we could do this at me and Marlon's reception.
You really like Marlon, man?
After we get married. Yeah.
You really like Marlon?
I do like Marlon. You gonna hook me up?
Watch this.
Okay.
All right, what?
Watch this.
It's gonna be another Marlon Wayne.
It's spelled different.
This nigga.
Marlon Wayne. Like
this Marilyn Wayne. Like, oh, God.
Just Wayne.
Just Wayne. Marlon Wayne.
Wayne.
I'm weak. All right, so everybody put your lotion up, because OnlyFans is claiming that they're gonna take the sexually explicit content off of their platform, which I also heard that it might just be a rumor. So we'll see what happens moving forward. They're saying rumor. Supposedly starting October 4th, the app is banning sexual explicit content from the users.
Well, they got some time.
Yeah, that's a long time. 1 month. Yeah. Get your money up. So a lot of people are going to be couch surfing again.
Sales.
Yeah.
Just go over there and throw a bunch of your videos up and see how much money you get real quick. All the ones you giving people hand jobs, giving head, smashing, playing with your pussy, in the shower, taking the shower, just, doing a half nipple thing. You know how girls have the half nipple?
No, because clearly you know a lot about OnlyFans, so why don't you tell us more?
No, I mean, I don't know about OnlyFans.
Oh, clearly you do, because I didn't even know all this shit happened.
Baby, I don't know. I was just...
He's not calling me baby, he's talking to Carla.
No, I'm calling Carla. That's
because you got to be
That's Marlon Wayne.
It sounded weird. Marlon Wayne's baby is what you call me. That's right.
Not Wayne.
Wayne.
That's Marlon Wayne, girl.
Get the fuck out of here. Yo, you are hilarious.
But for real, I think that they should. I'm sure they're going to have another platform to do it. If OnlyFans go down, these girls out here is not going to play. But they got like Craigslist and what's the other thing? Tinder. Right?
Craigslist?
Craigslist is like prostitutes are thinking. There's no videos on
AJ,
Craigslist.
where is more AJ? You never went on Craigslist?
No, man. You be using...
He knows about all the nasty shit.
Right, you be using newspaper ads and junk.
Nah.
Couple seeking stallion for threesome.
Only time, and this is God's honest truth, only time I actually went to OnlyFans, because I'm not paying for nothing. I don't even know how to like order stuff off the line. Carla got to do it. But if I only time I got the OnlyFans is like we got a group text, and my boys, somebody hacked the OnlyFans thing. So they had a bunch of people, all free, bunch of people shit. And a couple of videos came through, and I only watched like 10 seconds. I don't give a fuck. I can watch porn.
How do you hack OnlyFans?
Somebody hacked it and sit there and was sending videos out like crazy.
Y'all stole somebody's credit card number and was using it. Because it's so funny. Somebody told me that like somebody got their credit card and there was mad OnlyFans charges on there.
Hilarious.
She was mad as hell. She was like, yo, I don't understand how niggas stole my credit card number for OnlyFans. I'm like,
bro, they were selling pictures for $10, bro. They selling videos of $10.
How many did you buy?
No, I don't need that. Listen, like I said, for me, I got porn and I got in-house. You know what I'm saying? So if you need more than porn and in-house with COVID out here, nigga, you gonna catch COVID.
I guess because it's girls you know or lust over some people.
I mean, there's nobody that I could actually say I could put it into the porn. I mean, I could put it into the site. Like who everybody want to see? A girl that everybody want to see. I'm sure my baby not gonna mind. Back in the day, I always wanted to see Rihanna. You would go to the porn, YouTube, Pornhub, and put in Rihanna's nudes, and you would get it. You know what I'm saying? So there's
You're a pervert.
No, I'm not saying I did it. I'm just saying. If I wanted to watch something from somebody, I could just go ahead and go straight to Pornhub or something. You know
AJ.
Up there, they got
Wax tapping in celebrity leaks and junk.
No, I'm just saying. Right? We got Kim Kardashian. We got so many things like celebrities on Pornhub to where.
Yeah, but not just celebrities. Maybe it's a girl that you just know that's pretty popular, and she's on OnlyFans. Are you on OnlyFans, AJ?
Carla.
Like, do you use OnlyFans?
No, I used to be, but nah.
What was you doing? You like it was just something that you just watching?
I went on OnlyFans. It's some women I saw. I was like, shoot, I want to see. She was fire.
Who is your favorite person to go check out?
I don't be knowing them like that. Yeah, I can't even tell you.
Like,
it'd be like
I just talked to.
It'd be like someone on Twitter, and I'd be like, oh shoot,
Oh, like she's bad. Let me see if she got an OnlyFans. I just don't like when you post something and niggas be like, you should start an OnlyFans. Like, shut the fuck up, bitch. You start an OnlyFans with your fucking
L'Oreal already got a fucking L'Oreal. You already got a fucking OnlyFans.
What are you talking about?
L'Oreal was tired of people. She was on the hot girl summer stuff.
Listen, you know what's so crazy?
What y'all talking about?
People in my group text, right? Like I said, the OnlyFans shit was coming in there. And I don't pay no attention.
Wait, you have an OnlyFans?
No, I'm just saying like my group text message, like me and my guys.
That nigga be naked in his Timbs and socks.
How many people
with a hat and headphones on? Like,
that would be fire. But
doing push-ups.
Now,
smoking a blunt on a creek.
But listen, the crazy part about it is a couple of times inside that group text, you know what? My nephew's in love with you. You know what I'm saying? Yo, it took me with L'Oreal. I'm like, bro, I'm not doing that to you. She's crazy. So he sent a thing of L'Oreal. Get this shit on. What the fuck are you doing? I told you I'm not you. Like, yo, tell her something, man. I just want to talk to her. Get the fuck out of here. Like, how she end up on our fucking chat? How do you make our chat?
Mad people be saying I'm in their chat, and I'll be like,
I ain't got time for this shit. Get this shit out of here.
Perverts. Anyway.
L'Oreal's free OnlyFans.
It wasn't OnlyFans.
It's free. It might as well be. Everything everybody else doing, you doing it for free.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
All I do is go to the beach. Bitches be sitting in their fucking house with those bathing suits on. I'm not doing that. Taking showers and shit.
Though.
I'm not doing that.
They only getting paid. A lot of ones that I seen, girls is doing a half nipple, just the areola shit, and dudes is paying for that shit.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. So,
L'Oreal, you in a bathing suit. What I saw.
That's called the beach.
Yeah, that was
T. Diddy is in the beach right now.
But she always doing that shit.
Anyway, so yeah, Wax, that means you're gonna have to find another occupation because OnlyFans is gonna be closed. All right. So Yeah, AJ, is there
What's going on with you,
anything?
man? What's up? New job? New lady?
I did get a new job.
Okay.
Yeah, so all this stuff I'm working off of, this is work from home stuff. So I got 2 jobs right now.
I like the galaxy behind you. Is that a galaxy or that's
Yeah, I made it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's making me dizzy, but I like it.
That's kind of dope.
How's it making you dizzy? You look at the stars.
Oh, those stars. Those look like a lot of marshmallows.
Wax tried to open his mouth and bite one.
No, because stars got like pointy things. It's all circles. Look at them. It's
the galaxy. So a real star, I don't even know.
A real star is circle?
They're floating balls of gas, burning gas.
Oh, so it's only balls? So why they got to like this?
It's for cartoon-wise, Wax. That's not.
So that's cartoons? You tell me that's not the size of the fucking shape of a star? Don't play with me.
You look at the sun look like that. The sun is the star.
He think the sun got a smiley face on it.
Hold on. So you telling me? Hold on. Let me draw this motherfucker real quick.
I hate this show.
I'm gonna draw me a fucking star. That better not.
The nigga thought it was gonna be like this.
You look up in the sky and see that way.
I hate everybody.
So you telling me this right here is not a star?
I don't see it.
We can't see anything.
What the hell?
We can't see it, Wax.
It's too faded.
I can see the top. What did you write that with your fingernail? Oh, now I see it. That does look like a leaf. That looked like a dick on the bottom. It did, right? It did.
But you see what I'm saying? I thought stars had pointy parts.
Bro, you can literally look up at the sky and see a star don't look like that.
So how's your new job? You like your new job?
Yeah, the new job is dope. It's dope. I'm making a lot more. And
yeah, making a lot of stars.
Hey.
Finally, because we talked about people not wanting to get no job. And yeah, so people are finally working again. 2 people.
Shoot. So I've been working the whole time.
What you do, graphics or something like that for a company or what?
No, this was just my stuff. You know, I do music and junk. So I just made this for my Zoom backgrounds.
What you do for work?
It's a work from home position. You know, I do payroll and customer service.
Oh, that's good.
Peace.
They need to. How'd you get that job? Some people out here need to be doing it too. Where you sent your resume to a certain
where you
company?
signed up at? Where you go?
Because Wax needs a job.
Got the old bitty.
Wax, what happened, man? Like you got Who's Wax gummies and the lemonade, the paintball.
I got the Rush Charger, I got the gummies, I got the lemonade, I got the herbs, I got the bodyguard company, I got the shows, I got the, you know what I'm saying? We out here. And I don't even know what I got.
He got all that, but he ain't got 2 hours to film Billy and the Beast. Anyway, okay, so we're going to let you go, AJ. And we're going to get into this Black excellence. So we'll see you next time.
My brother.
And thanks for calling in.
Peace.
And thank you for teaching me that it balls of gas, not stars of gas.
Anyway.
All right.
Later.
Peace.
Bye.
Y'all really knew that though?
Yeah. All right, so let's take a minute to talk about Sleeper. Now, Sleeper is a fantasy sports app that was founded with the intentions of connecting people through sports.
Yes.
And features... Shit, why do I do that? Fuck. Okay. It features fantasy NFL, NBA, NLCS, League of Legends.
Fine.
No matter how you play, whether it's redraft, dynasty, best ball, you're given total control over the league and the draft's experience. So I want to battle you.
I'm down. What's up?
I can't wait till the NBA season comes back. You know I'm going for KD all day, so he's definitely going to be part of my team.
I already know you are. And listen, I'm a LeBron's fan only because I wear his sneakers a lot and he's the best comfortable sneakers. I'm not cool with Jordan, so I do LeBron when we do football.
You definitely don't wear his sneakers a lot unless his sneakers are Timbs.
No, I got LeBron. That's all I wear. I work out and I play football and basketball and stuff, but for football, I'm a Cowboys fan.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so for football, you know that I rock with the Raiders, but I'm also...
Yeah, we hate each other. Come on.
Yeah, I also still root for the Giants because that was my uncle's favorite
double
pizza.
hate. Come on. Let's go.
All right, so one of the best parts is that Sleeper is free and it has no ads. It's a genuinely premium fantasy experience. Plus, integrated chats allows you to interact with your league mates much more. No more annoying group me chats or iMessages that exclude Android users like you. Making trades and dishing trash talk and overall, the game day experience are simply elevated and made way easier. Now it has a clean, modern user interface, and Sleeper feels totally unlike any other, not those older fantasy apps. It has a sleek design, and at its core, Sleeper users talk more with their friends and league mates, and their league simply feels the difference of that.
Yeah, we get to talk shit. Word.
That's your favorite thing to do.
It
has to be annoying to have like the group chats and all that. So it's super convenient to be able to go in there. Again, I'm going to whoop your ass this year. So make sure you get ready.
Especially you're a Giants fan too, and I'm a Cowboy. I'm like, fuck you. Y'all
yeah,
suck.
exactly.
You see that? Nice.
And then I'll block you, and then we don't have to worry about nothing else. All right, download Sleeper for the best fantasy sports experience available. And if you already play fantasy sports, see for yourself why millions have made Sleeper the fastest growing fantasy platform. If you're new to fantasy sports, try out Sleeper's new matchmaking feature to find a league and get started right now. Go on over and download Sleepers.
Yes.
And download Sleeper. Because it's not Sleepers, it's Sleeper.
Sleeper.
All right, now let's get into Black excellence. So 1 in a Million album, Aaliyah's album, is available on streaming platforms, even though, I don't know, it's like a little bit of things going on between the estate of Aaliyah, which her brother runs, and they put out a statement and said that it spoke of deception, attacks on character, and individuals who have emerged from the shadows to leech off of Aaliyah's life work. Now, her uncle, Barry Hakerson, is the person that had control and rights to all of this. He also managed R. Kelly once upon a time, and they said that he was the guy that helped her get her age changed on her birth certificate. So it's a little bit of issues going on here. So although we are happy that Aaliyah's music has been released, it's just, the intentions behind it is a little funny because, R. Kelly is currently going through trial right now. Mm-hmm. Just seems like a weird time that...
Stay out the way, please.
Yeah, it's been 20 years. So why did they wait now while he's going through trial? And, he wrote majority of those songs, if not everything. So it just only makes me imagine that maybe Barry Hankerson still has a connection to R. Kelly and he's trying to help him out a little bit or something. That's the only thing I could think. But Lorel, 1 in a Million is the first album released. Then Romeo Must Die will release September 3rd. And then her self-titled, I'm sorry?
My birthday.
My Nana's birthday too.
Blessings.
And then her album, Aaliyah, will be released September 10th. I Care For You and The Ultimate Aaliyah will be released October 8th. So she also has other works that will include features from Snoop Dogg and Future. So it's music that was unreleased. So
wow.
I don't know, we love you, Aaliyah, still. It's great to hear her music again, but it's just sad that, what's going on behind the whole situation. And, we sending out love and light to the family of her brother and all that, who she was really extremely close to, because obviously they're not backing this project release at all. Because of who benefits from it.
Yeah, but would you see a verses with 2 dead people? Just to put their music out, because they still actually make money. The state still makes money as their streams and stuff go up and all that type of stuff. So would you watch a Michael Jackson and Prince versus?
Yeah, but who's gonna do it? Like Quincy Jones and
I wouldn't even mind if Swiss and Timbaland do it. And I'm saying just giving back to our peoples like Rick James and the Beatles or something.
I don't feel like it's gonna have the biggest numbers because it's like, I don't know. I'm not sure about that. Maybe if they had the hologram.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We get the hologram and we I'm sure they're going to fix it up. But just having 2 dead people, a lot of people don't know all their music, especially these kids now. They're 20 years old. All these 20-year-olds or whatever the case may be, even 25. You're 5 years old. You don't know nothing about Aaliyah. If you could go ahead and see why we love her so much and this music and stuff like that. Everybody didn't know Jadakiss, the Locks and stuff like that until they had this huge performance. You see what I'm saying? Now everybody, these best rappers. Oh, y'all heard Jada?
He's been the best rapper for 9 years.
He's been monsters. You know what I'm saying? These niggas been beasts, but now it's just because they've been exploited on the stage to where everybody was interested in. Now everybody giving them their flowers now. I'm like,
it happens with everything, movies, anything. And then, excuse me, it happens with everything, movies and all that stuff. And then when the hype dies down, they forget again. Just like New Edition. Everybody was playing New Edition 2 years ago, and they were the best group ever. But now nobody cares, and they're like not even tuning in for the Bobby Brown verses. You know what I mean? It just it just happens that way. So, all right. Well, last but not least, let's shout out this kid who scored 16-year-old boy who scored 162 IQ, you mean? You put IG. 162 IQ, higher than Stephen Hawking, Bill Gates, and Albert Einstein. So what's his name? Remarny Wilford. So big shout out to him.
Congratulations.
He's a genius.
But how do you know he scored that? What he had to take a test or something?
Yeah, he had to take a test at Oxford University. Is that where he took it?
I would love to take that test.
He showed signs of genius as a child. By the time he started preschool, Wilford was able to read and write at the age of 10.
That's easy.
No, like he was in preschool writing at a 10-year-old. I don't know. T. Diddy wrote this and it's ignorant as fuck and it's not even right. Either way.
Can I do this test?
He wrote a justice theory paper that won him the prestigious Oxford University mock graduation honor. So big shout out to him. We are geniuses, y'all. Smartest guy in the world is Black. So, and the dumbest guy in the world is on Bully and the Beast, and his name is Wax.
Do you think all smart people wear glasses? Because I would never see a guy who's like so smart, and all the guys in my school like are really, really smart. They all had glasses. So you think glasses is something?
You got on glasses and you're dumb. So
they blocking the everything.
I don't mean anything. It's still glasses.
I never seen a smart person with dark glasses. You see what I'm saying?
Wonder.
He's a genius.
Take that.
You're right.
Anyway, let's get into Wax's ABC.
Yeah.
Okay. So you know the routine. We're going to spell out this word for you. You're going to see it. You're going to use it in a definition. You're going to use it you're going to say it, use it in a sentence, and define it. All three things. And this week's word is...
It's easy.
CUMIN space POWDER.
Cumin powder. This is easy as hell. You understand what I'm saying? I'm getting this shit every week. Cumin powder. Okay. Cumin powder is when like the older guys, like I just now seen something on online to where they got like the senior citizens get the, they got like this whorehouse. You know what I'm saying? Send your grandpop to like a senior citizen or whorehouse. And when he come, his powder is not liquid no more.
Because he's old.
He's old. Ain't nothing but puff coming out that motherfucker. All right, so I'm about to use this in the sentence. I went to go see my boy's grandfather inside the nursing home, and he was smashing one of the nurses, and when he come in, it was powder. So he had cum in powder. Don't you think that's where powder come from?
I think I quit.
Come from old people.
Cum in powder, though, that shit is crazy. Not cum in powder.
That's probably how they make powder.
Let T. Diddy please help this
guy. So wait, I knew you were going to say that, but it's not cumin, it's cumin powder, which is
this nigga said cumin powder.
Aromatic seeds of plant of the parsley family. Use as spice, and all that.
So
for cooking. It's for cooking, Wax.
So hold on. So what family is this?
Or Mexican, like tacos and stuff like that.
I'm putting cum on my tacos.
Oh my God. That's the Bully and the Beast podcast. Thank y'all so much for listening. Wax is a damn idiot. Cumin powder, you can't top that. I'm sorry. I knew he was going to say it, but like when he said it, it was just like so predictable, but still funny. Like he's an idiot. Let's take that IQ test and see that you score a fucking 1.
I'd probably be like 159 if he won 66.
No, I think it'll just be 1. He scored 162 over what they scored, not 159.
I'd probably do 159 though.
Yeah, you probably would. Or just 1.
No.
Anyway, we're going to get up out of here. Make sure y'all tune in each week to the Bully and the Beast podcast. Go on over to Patreon and sign up so you can watch the full video. If not, you're going to get all these clips. And that's about to be as... Okay, who's wax? Get that shit too. And we out of here, y'all. Bye.
Hold on, man. Tell a friend to tell a friend.
Make sure you rate, review, subscribe.
Tell a friend to tell a friend, man.
No, you're not. I'm going to sue you. So please get the t-shirts made so I can
I got them all already.
Okay, I'm going to sue you.
Oh, well.
Simple as that. Simple as that. And we're going to get out of here. Bye.
I thought of it on the toilet.